Welcome to CrashRacer. Today we're playing Wreckfest and we're going to have a go at the 4 latest daily challenges. Challenge 1 then is a race at the Dirt Devil Stadium. These are the difficulty settings that I'm going to be using for all 4 challenges, and these are the tuning settings that I'm going to use for this race particularly, and we're in the Rocket. 5-lap race then around the Dirt Devil Stadium. Really good fun track to race around this one. As you know, I do not like score streaks at the Dirt Devil Stadium, but the track itself is really good fun. All crashing on the inside there into that unforgiving concrete tyre. Oh, just got a spinner there in front. Taking this left hand route. I normally prefer this one if I've got the option, and then coming around onto this next straight I prefer this right hand section here, up over here, and then cut back onto the left hand side. It's not the quickest and certainly not the bravest way to go, but I think it is the safest, and it's done the trick for us. We're up into 3rd place, right behind the lead 2 as we start the 2nd lap. Again, I'll try and cut onto the left hand side if I can, where those two go in. They're having a bit of a battle. Don't want to get involved in this. I don't want to get pushed off. They've both spun themselves round. One span left, one span right, and we are through up into the lead. Okay, just need to concentrate now then, because obviously there is a lot of things that can go wrong on this track, and even though this is the safest way, it's easy just to get it slightly wrong and end up down in the middle of this arena. No back markers ahead at the moment, but I'm sure we will meet some before the end. The right hand path of this section is actually pretty quick as well. I don't think there's too much difference between the two, but personally I find the left hand one just a little easier, and the jump's not quite as high. Here we go with back markers then. And the chasing group are keeping me honest, at least. They're not too far behind, so if I just make one big mistake I am going to be overtaken. Just try and get these jumps nicely, try and land in the middle of the jumps rather than hit the incline of the next jump. That really slows you down. Same over here, just get the speed right. Okay, one more lap to go then. A couple of those are back markers, but 2nd and 3rd place I'm guessing they're about half a straight behind. So again, I can afford to take my time, but I can't afford a big mistake. One big off and I will be caught. These 2 back markers going sideways as well. Which way they're going to go? One's going to go left, one's going to go right. Is that one going over the top of us yet? One stopped in the middle there. We can afford to just take our time past this one. Let's wait till we get on the straight before we even attempt to overtake. That's assuming that we can. No, not got the speed, but it's fine. Switch the cameras. Through for a win then, and a gold trophy in the first challenge of the day. For challenge 2 we're at the PINEHILLS Raceway, and we are racing in the double decker here. Not my most favourite vehicle to drive in. Well, certainly not in terms of trying to keep on 4 wheels. Good fun, and at least everyone else is in double deckers as well. Love the PINEHILLS track though, one of my favourites. Let's see how we do in this vehicle around here though. As always, just got to watch we don't catch our wheels on the inside of any nasty curbs and flick ourselves over. The corners on this track aren't the worst for that actually, and we've had a brilliant start. Just holding it round the inside of that last right hand corner has got us right up into 2nd place behind the leader. We've both run a bit wide there, but now we've got this really tight corner. Can I slip up the inside and get straight into the lead? Yeah, struggling to get this to turn, a lot of oversteer with these settings that I've got in this vehicle, but again, it's probably not a bad thing. Well, yeah, it's probably not a bad thing. Last thing you want to be doing is bombing it around corners with the maximum lock, because it is just going to tip over. I'm going to take my time just a little bit. Only a 2-lap race this one, even though the laps are reasonable length, so I'm glad we're up in the lead early. Pretty low chance I would have thought of meeting any back markers on this one. Through we come then for the end of the first lap, start of the second lap. Just got to make sure I don't make any mistakes, and then of course you've got the section in a bit. Oh, where did that one come from? that one came over the top there. I was going to say you've got a few sections like here where you are driving right next to oncoming traffic, but it's quite unusual. I don't think I've ever really seen a car come over the top of the bank at that point before. Wasn't expecting that. Yeah, again here we're running down into oncoming traffic, so just got to watch no one runs wide. But we are okay. And saying that, I've gone wide. Did the same on the last lap. Really big lead though, back to second place. So just got to finish this last little section now. Up the hill, hard right, down the hill, and then right onto the finish straight. Well, so far it's been 2 pretty routine wins for the first 2 challenges of the day. I'm sure things are probably going to get a bit trickier, but yeah, good two wins, a good start. Challenge 3, and we're at the MUDFORD MOTORPARK for a score streak. We are going to be in the El Matador. I'm using these tuning settings here. Yeah, I thought things might start getting a bit more tricky after the fairly easy first 2 challenges. I can imagine this one is going to be much harder. Let's smash into the middle, get a few hits. Might still be a few in there, so let's go back in again. I just go into the middle just at the start while there's cars in there, but then I normally stick to the outside then. There's a couple still in here now. Not the easiest arena, this one, for score streaks to keep that multiplier ticking over. Ooh, just about saved it there, just as it was about to drop. And we're back in this middle again. I don't normally spend as much time in the middle. Having to do quite a lot of resets here, because if you don't and you get caught out of position, your multiplier is just going to drop, and it's so hard work then to build your score up quickly. There's a minute gone already, and we've still got quite a way to go for the bronze trophy. We have built the score multiplier up okay then, just about holding it. Keep chaining these hits together. Again, just about managed to get the hit in time there. There's a big cluster of vehicles. That's just what I'm doing every time I'm resetting. I'm just having a quick glance at the map, and wherever the biggest group of vehicles is, that's the way I'm heading. Oh, shame I couldn't have just clipped that one. That would have been a wreck. Oh, that should have been as well. I think, oh, did I get one with the old fishtail as the back end spun round? I think it caught a vehicle and got a wreck. The amount of times that's happened and saved me. Oh, multiplier was just dropping there. Managed to save it at 4 times there, and I've got the silver as well. I've got about 50 seconds left to get the gold. There is a perfect timing. That's just what I needed. A vehicle with about 1 or 2 damage heading straight towards me. That's it. If my multiplier would suddenly drop then with 50 seconds left, That could have been a real close finish, but as it is, we've got the points we need. Let's crack on, see how many more we can get. Front end of our car isn't totally wrecked, which I'm surprised about. It is a pretty tough vehicle though, this one. Last few seconds, see how many more points we can get. There we go, gold trophy and a final points total of 12,124. Fourth and final challenge of the day then, and we're at the Thunderbowl. It is pocket rocket time and it's a rampage rush. Okay, 3 minutes then, and we've got to get 15 wrecks for a gold trophy in this one. For a lot of the daily challenges lately, this final pocket rocket challenge of the day has been the toughest challenge of the lot. We'll see if it's the same again. Oh, I'm up on the back of that one. Let's reset. Yeah, certainly looks as if we can get one hit wrecks if they're good ones, but it's not definite. And obviously our vehicle's going to get more and more damaged as well. I need to watch that and factor in if I'm going to have to waste a bit of time doing a respawn at some point. There's the bronze trophy and 5 wrecks in less than a minute, so that's a good start. Always tricky, these rampage rushes in the small nippy vehicles like this. It's so easy to suddenly, as I'm demonstrating, drive around without hitting anything. They are so, yeah, that's a good way to get them. If you can get them from the side, obviously you've got a bit more vehicle to aim for, because head on it is so tricky, because like that sometimes they'll suddenly swerve out the way, so you try and anticipate that and turn yourself, and then they keep it straight and go straight through. Big hit there. Oh, and we did get the wreck eventually. To start with, it seemed like it had done no damage at all to the other vehicle. Front end of our car, the engine's on fire. What have we got? We've got just over 50 damage left, just under now. There's the silver trophy, just over a minute left, so we might not wreck our vehicle before the end. Obviously it's going to be a tricky one, because if we do wreck our vehicle, it's going to be right at the end by the look of it, when we're desperately going to be scrabbling around for those last few hits. I've dropped off I've had a really good start, but I still need 5 more wrecks, and I'm under a minute now, so I've really got to pick the pace up again now if I want to get this gold. This is going to be a tough one. Picked up another one there. 3 more to go. 30 seconds. There's another one. 2 more now. Probably back on target, but it's going to be really close. Could have done with catching that one. Ended up slipping in front of it rather than smacking it from the side. Need one of these. No, still 2 more. Less than 20 seconds. I've got to get these quick now. Got to hit something quick. 10 seconds. Still need 2. There's 1. Come on, I'm welded to that. Got to reset, which I really didn't need. 4, 3, 2. Yes, we've got it. With about a second left, just managed to get the final wreck there. That was super close. Well, we've got the exact total we needed, 15. Well, that's the end of the daily challenges for today, and we've just about, and I mean just about, managed to get a clean sweep of gold trophies. Started off very easy and then got tough at the end. Well, I hope you've enjoyed watching the video, and see you soon.